Welcome back to another edition of Celtics Spotlight. Sean Meyers joined by the sophomore point guard for the Celtics basketball team, Angelica Orozco. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Thank you for having me.
So early in this season, you are tied for the team lead in steals. You lead the team in assists. What have been the keys to your early success?
I've been wanting to have a really strong start since last year. I didn't play that much and lead the team and being a leader so that everybody can try and meet the same standards, get up to higher expectations.
So you're the point guard. With that comes a lot of responsibility. What are some of your key duties out there on the floor?
Communication is a big key within our team this year. We've had a little bit of a struggle, but I've been trying to let everybody in exchange and communicate with everybody, just move the ball around, basically.
Well, you mentioned you didn't play a ton as a freshman. You got some playing time, but now you're a regular. How have you grown from your freshman year to your sophomore year?
Defense is my major key. I mean, I can do a lot on offense, but defense is what leads me to play a lot on the court. So I've been trying to become a better defender and just move also on offense as well.
Maybe kind of following up on that, what areas do you still want to improve upon the most?
I want to be able to score a little more and learn to move the ball a little bit more and also to add to my assists, but I'd like to improve on scoring more.
It's only about a handful of games into this season, but how have you evaluated Carlow's start?
We're a really strong team this year. We have a lot of sophomores, so as only having 3 seniors, I think we've been doing pretty good for having a young team.
What goals did you set for the team and for yourself this season?
For the team, come with a little bit more wins and get a little bit closer to games that we lost by a lot to last year, which we've been doing pretty good. And for myself, like I said, score a little more and play some defense, get more steals, and just average my stats a little bit higher.
Albert DeSalvo was the assistant coach the last 2 years. He is now the head coach. How's that transition gone for the team?
He's a really good coach. He's been helping us out. We like it. He lets us play a lot of street ball, and he tells everybody that they're going to get a chance on the court to show what they have. So that's a really good comparison to last year.
So what led to your decision to join Karl University?
I wanted to get out of state, so that was a good thing. And nursing was what brought me to Carlow, but I did change my major, so I still love Carlow.
We'll get into the major in a second, but you said you wanted to get out of state. Well, you got basically across the country because you're from California.
Yeah.
So how much of a transition was that?
It's been a pretty big transition. The weather especially has gotten to me. That as the snow comes, as last year, it's pretty cold, but everybody, all my friends' family have gotten me some coats and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
So you said you started as a nursing major.
Yeah.
What's your major now? What's your ideal future profession?
So I was nursing and now I'm healthcare management, and I want to be managing hospitals somewhere in Pittsburgh. So.
What has been your most enjoyable class so far in college?
I took a wellness class in the summer. That was a really interesting class, learned all about the body. I mean, I'm not nursing like I said, but it's still going to help me out.
You attended Buena High School?
Buena, yeah.
Okay. What was your fondest high school memory?
Attending the semifinals of the playoffs my sophomore year of high school. That was the best memory.
So we're about 45, 50 minutes away from the start of this game. Take me through your daily ritual or any superstitions you have on game day.
So every morning I get up, or game day, I never eat breakfast, but game day I do. I go to classes. Sometimes I do work before because I usually only have 1 class Monday. So Monday I eat breakfast, go to class, go to work, and then come here.
If you could play one-on-one against anyone in the world, past or present, who are you choosing?
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Okay, so if you play to 11, how many points you getting against him?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe 2. He's
okay.
good.
Okay, he's getting up there though. I mean, he's like in his mid-40s, so you might be able to put up a few against him. If you aren't playing basketball, if you're not doing work, what are your hobbies?
I like to hang out with my friends. My teammates, they're my big friends off campus. So on campus, even though if we're not playing basketball, we're still hanging out outside of basketball.
Do you have a favorite sports movie?
This is basic, but loving basketball. I love loving basketball.
I figured it would be basketball related.
Yeah.
Lastly, give you a nice hypothetical here. Tomorrow morning you wake up, you have $1 million to your name. What are you doing with that money first?
Building Carlow a gym that we can play in.
You don't like making a trek to Oakland Catholic?
No.
All right, well, I don't know if it's going to happen, but fingers crossed tomorrow you get $1 million and you can make that happen. on campus. We appreciate the time. As always, nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
That's Angelica Orozco, the sophomore point guard for the Carlow Celtics here on the Celtics Spotlight.